I should be keep an eye out for critters in general now that I have the what's over there. I have this tranquilizer gun thing. Can you you can't favorite gear, right? To junk. Hold L3 to favorite. Oh, you can. That makes things much easier. Let's favorite that. And favorite that. And favorite that. Now, where is the gun? Favorite that. Yeah. Also, just for the record, that one. Okay, so if I see... I wonder, can I even get those, like, gazelle things? Verpomancer? What were they called? Vulpamancer? Or Vulpasaurs? Or so, whatever they were? Oh, hello. And goodbye. Ooh. Oh, when we get back to the ship, I need to... check all the other companions. It says they can go... Oh, yeah. Big bear, big bear. Is there another bear? And I guess the pet you can get is in this cave. So wait, can I also go to like the wild sprats you have on stations and stuff? Can I get them? Oh. The Zerzapod cubs appears deathly afraid, possibly with a heavily armed Earth Directorate agent currently looming over it. Inez scoops up and cradles the cub, calming it immediately. You're unsure whether Inez's medical skills, soft cooing, or animal grafts were responsible for the juvenile Ursapod's sudden change in demeanor. In any case, the cub scurries off toward the incognito the moment she sets it down. I guess it's nice that that other cub isn't a pet you can get, and like it's not locked behind a skill check. Still, I wish there was more than one way to help it. Back to the ship. Wait, what is this? Oh, right, there's a bunch of stuff I need to turn in, but let me do the companion quest and then I'll come back here and... Can I get canids from, like, all those... Well, they seemed like they belong to people. I don't know. I forgot how cool this... Wrapped it on with the... Oh yeah, I did get a Sisty Pig. Is it the only Sisty Pig I've seen in the whole game? No, there must have been spots with them. Oh, it's got moon. That's cute. Sweet roll worm. This bread worm exudes an unmistakable aroma of cinnamon, impossible yet undeniable. Perhaps if you were to take a small nibble, but no, you shan't. You mustn't. Better to leave it be, like a scented candle. Oh, it is like a cinnamon roll worm. Weird. I kind of like it. I mean, it's still a horrifying little worm, but... Alright, where's Marisol? I want to see if she has anything to say. Like, how do I begin the next perk? Oh, I also need to... Everyone needs to get their next perk. What do? When an enemy gets within melee range of Niles, he activates a sonic shockwave in an area around himself, dealing damage and knocking all enemies down. He has a cooldown. He's a cloud of smoke on his current piece of cover or position, granting camouflage to party members in the area. While camouflage to parties invisible. This one's better. When the player is healed by Valerie's companion ability. Okay, they're both when heal. Health regeneration. Armor rating. I think armor rating's better. I have plenty of healables. As a companion ability, does frost damage, leaves a hazard. Does N-ray, yeah. I want to see N-ray blasts. And Tristan. Performing his companion ability, he instead slams the ground, dealing damage, knocking down everyone in the area. I like this one for the crowd control. You really are just going to stand there for the rest of the game, huh? Where's Marisol?
Yes, Commander.
Oh. Okay.
May all...
More later, I guess. Anyone's rooms changed more? These were always here, right? Tristan, your room is the same. As your room's the same. Okay, well. How do you trigger the rest of... Maybe Marisol requires more progress in the story? Back to Eden. Tristan's still there. Everyone seems to be in exactly the same spots I left them. Why is nobody moving around the ship anymore? Where was she? Okay. No, we haven't been here in a while.
Take the pressure off with anti-fizzos. Bottled under more than 3 atmospheres of pressure. All these rifts got
Oh, apparently there's a like promo worm you can get. If they get 3-hour energy, 5-hour free energy, 5-hour energy. Huh. I mean, if that's like a $20 thing, that's ridiculous. If it's like a $5, that's still kind of ridiculous. I don't even drink 5-hour energy. That's not worth it. This is a Circle K offer. How to claim. Purchase any single 5-hour energy product or any multi-pack bottle from participating Circle K. Select your original itemized Circle K or get-go receipt. Wait, starting from purchase receipt, dated in the offer period, receipt. Take a photo of the receipt, go to 5HE Games or... Huh. Wonder if there's a way to lie about that.
Ah, Inez. Have you come back for a tune-up? I've got just the injection for that. Freezes those pesky muscles right back into place.
No, yeah, a tune-up sounds good. I actually brought a few other grafting parts with me, if you reckon my arm can handle a stitch or two.
Oh, these are pristine indeed. Is this of an ursopod? My, I haven't seen one of those in many years. Oh, and a mantis swarm hive. The hunting must be good wherever you ran off to.
Yeah.
Oh, does the thing let her, like, summon
Since
mantis?
Doc's given her blessing, which do you reckon I go with? The ursopod's mucus gland could absorb some incoming damage, if you don't mind getting a little sticky. The mantis swarm hive, however, would be best for crowd control. Say the word, and I'll sick these little guys on any enemy in our vicinity. I'm intrigued by either option, really.
Oh, well that one's just like the Bioshock power, which was always gross to me. They just summon bugs, so I'm gonna go with the Ursopod
And I'll
graft.
choose the same. Just refrain from any slug jokes.
Ursopod is a wonderful choice. Hold still.
Is she gonna be visually different?
There. I dare say you won't be needing any tune-ups in the near future. But I do trust you'll find an excuse to come by for the occasional visit. By the by, where did you find these parts? What is it, dear? You look, well, a bit like you've been stung by a terror ray. I've got ointment for that too, you know.
The ointments. Tell her about the lab, Inez. Or should I do it? Did you know the grafting program was still going?
Whatever do you mean? The program was shut down more than 6 months ago. Any further funding would be in direct violation of Auntie's orders.
It was off the books, Doc. We found a grafting lab way out on Cloister, still operational. Ugh, I ain't seen horrors like that in my life.
Ugh.
They were brutalizing folk and creatures.
Oh, I hate that,
Giving them
actually.
no mind, giving them no honor, even if they succumb to the process. The doctor there, he killed a friend of mine. And you're telling me you knew nothing of it?
Inez, I swear I didn't. That sounds... Oh, Sovereign's mercy, that sounds precisely like what I would protest with every breath.
The creatures they were experimenting on broke out of their cages, killed most of the staff. But you know what's worse? Keeping a dead soldier's body on display. Like a thing. I found the doctor in charge, still alive. We spoke briefly, and I allowed him to live. On the condition that he redeems himself and uses his research for good.
But this ain't the extent of it, I fear. I need to find out who's responsible for all that.
Oh, Inez, I know you do. But with the program officially shuttered, it would be awfully difficult to ascertain which individual has the pockets to fund such a... Wait. Yes, that does shed light on a correspondence I received recently. A vice president sent a message asking for my presence and scientific expertise to discuss a unique opportunity. I found the secrecy odd at the time, but I do suppose it lines up with your discovery.
Sounds like he's looking for Rasmussen's replacement.
Ain't surprising. What's his name? Where can we find him?
His name is Willard Conan, VP of Experimental Operations. The very man who was in charge of the grafting program at its inception. He's... Oh, I know that look. If you mean to do something, I beg you.
I just mean to have a little chat. I will be asking Willard to reform the grafting program. You heard from Dr. Rasmussen, right? I spared him and his research for this purpose. If there's good to be had from the program, then Willard needs to invest in that good. And you're my first choice to lead the new program.
You honor me. I did receive a message from a Rasmussen, yes. He is on his way with research to hand over to me. But...
We need to find Willard first.
I will help you. Vice President Conan's office is aboard the Undisputed Claim, the flagship of Auntie's Choice.
Oh.
I do not know where exactly, as I've never been, but it's my understanding that you will need to present this calling card to gain entry. Inez, what you are doing is noble, and I wish you the greatest of successes.
Thank you, Doc. Now, you get those grafting tools ready, because I ain't intending to fail.
I don't like how it's all stapled on her shoulder. Ugh. Oop, that's not it. Game, come on.
Have an update about that
Oh!
personal matter. You know, the one that might, end the universe. The other universe-ending thing. Back at Winter's Grasp, I found someone was continuing Anaïs, Sir Bujold's research. Believe I have a lead on their identity.
Didn't you say her research could destroy the universe? Probably shouldn't let that
I
happen.
wholly agree. I pieced together information from earlier leading to Golden Ridge on Dorado. Oddly enough, to the anchor hold at Matriarch's Mercy Monastery. I had Val set the location on our map. I recognize we're juggling multiple crises, but I'd suggest we journey there sooner than later.
Something else I wanted to discuss?
Inquire away. I may even respond.
Inez seemed like she knows you pretty well.
More than anyone alive, I suppose. Not that I agree with all of her stated conclusions.
What was that all about? Don't be a stranger. I didn't follow.
In our time at the Department of Preemptive Causal Redirection, I gained many colleagues. But the work had cognitive demands. Let's say I possessed more associates than friends. She needn't have worried, though. I have recently come to appreciate personal connection. Theoretically.
She said you don't know who you are anymore.
In a typically roundabout fashion, more or less. Not sure how she concluded that so quickly, but it was a reasonable hypothesis based on available data. I mean, of course I know who I am. Or that is, I know who I was. Who I am now is a work in progress. A revise and resubmit.
You seem happier being less focused on violence.
Happier? Me? Really? I suppose that is an applicable term. Hope it's not getting in the way of the work. Are you satisfied with my performance? Anything to note?
Killing won't solve everything. We need to do more than just survive.
I tend to agree. Though I didn't see things that way before. Thank you. May
Yay.
all our endeavors yield expected results.
So where's that? Investigate the monastery anchor hold. I don't...
Commander, I've been thinking. Can I bend your ear a moment?
Sure?
We got the intel we need, Commander. The undisputed claims our destination. If we find this Willard and convince him to use this grafting research for folks' betterment, well then, all this hurt we've seen will have counted for something. Been doing some thinking about what happened in the lab. I went there to kill that man for what he did to Ortiz, and instead, let him walk away with his research. Didn't realize till I saw the lab what a fool I was. All for thinking that company folk gave a damn about each other. Even so, I still reckon we got a real shot of making things better. Auntie's choice can't be trusted on their own with this research, that's clear. But if someone like me were to guide them, maybe they can be shaped into what I thought they were. If they could actually help folk like they claimed they would when they liberated Tau Ceti, it'd make life better for anyone. Elsewise, there'll only be more victims in their wake.
If anyone can lead by example, it's you.
Ain't just saying that, are you? Ortiz sent me a message because he knew I would take action, that I'd remedy the betrayal both of us faced. If he were here now, he'd understand, I think. Are you with me?
I'm with you, Inez. Ortiz wanted us to help people, and that's what we're doing.
Thanks, Commander. Maybe this is what folk mean by the architects setting things in motion. If I hadn't broken my contract, I wouldn't be here. Maybe proving myself was never the intention. Maybe this is what I was meant to do. Let's just see what Willard's got to say, all right?
All right. Oh, I want to see her upgrade. Already upgrades. Okay. So, just corrosive damage is much quieter. Okay, that does a new damage type and increases a little bit of damage. This is almost silence and does a lot more damage. Corrosive. Ooh. Immunity to corrosive side effects also slightly increases effectiveness. Releases a stunning spray from the armor when damaged in melee, temporarily dazing enemies. Also slightly increases. Give me that. Now what's changing visually on this? Not much, it looks like. Oh, we are doing Inez's, so I guess we'll keep going with Inez's. Wait, why does it want me to go to Cloister? Oh, because it defaulted back to that. Yeah, let's keep going. Half-truths in advertising. Well, Willard's office has to be near, like, the executive area, right? actually show me? It does. Let's do a hard save, because we're probably going to have another one of them life or death choices. So it's in the same place as Auntie stuff? Upstairs. Can I just go there? Oh, Vice President Conan's calling card. Secure telecommunications. Oh. It looks so weird. It has like a face. Vice President Williard Conan.
It's high time one of you scientist types responded to my calling cards. The position's been open for more than 2 days, and already productivity is tanked by 149.4%. You want the role, it's yours, but I'm not budging on those hourly rates.
Let me guess. You're backfilling Rasmussen's position? Or all the scientists who work with him on Cloister lying cold on the lab floor?
Both, obviously. Unless you mean to tell me a graft like yours can install itself. Now, do you want the job or not? We're burning starlight.
Wait, aren't you gonna ask how we knew about Rasmussen?
It's no mystery. Soon as an employee is reported missing, dead, or out sick 2 hours in a row, their name is read aloud in the daily demotions report.
The one delivered by Auntie? Everyone tunes into that. Most folk would do anything to have their names spoken by her.
Not in this context. Maybe someday we can bottle that kind of schadenfreude and sell it at a premium.
Tell him what you're here for, Inez.
Look, we found your lab on Cloister. A friend of mine who succumbed to his graft sent me there to put an end to your work. It was, well, it was damn troubling. But after speaking with your doc, I came to see that the program's got much potential. If we shift focus, reform our work, grafts could better the lives for all folk. Rasmussen's now with Doc Tinsley in Fairfield, and they're ready to restart this work if we can get your agreement. No more killing, much more progress. What do you say?
I see someone failed out of the anti-Cleo School of Persuasion. Why would I ever pursue something so dull as reform? How does it serve me?
Oh. When the war ends, people will need help. Doing this right is the huge business opportunity.
Troopers are getting maimed in battle, and many civvies are getting sick from lack of food, clean water. Folk feel helpless. Grafts could treat all that. Some creatures can regrow limbs and safely consume tainted goods. If we give folk those same abilities, they won't have anything to fear. They can heal from all the wars done to them.
Ah, I see now. With grafts, our employees can get back to work faster and for longer hours. You might have led with that. It's brilliant. But there is one small fly in the soup. Who exactly are you to dictate to me what we should be doing? I did not even know your name before you stepped through this door.
I'll let Inez handle it.
When I joined up in Tau Ceti, I was promised that if I proved myself, demonstrated exceptionalism, the moment would come where I could make a pitch for my own future. I helped hunt down the fiend who destroyed our base on Golden Ridge, fought off countless protectorate besides. So yeah, I'd say the moment I'm owed has arrived.
Fine. Perhaps there is an opportunity here to expand our user base. But we can only pursue such a thing if we secure the funding. I could approach my business partner to this end, but I will require proof that this little reformation of yours is a viable investment. As such, you need to prove that a grafted trooper can achieve what the average one cannot.
You say that as though you have something in mind.
I do. The commander of our fortified position on Praetor has been chomping at the bit for a show of force. To rally the troops in our market share, so to speak. He will have all the minute details, of course, but assisting him and demonstrating your prowess will give us the leverage we need.
We're in.
I could tell you possessed a modicum of business sense. Head to Praetor. I'll send a reporter with camera drones to meet you there and debrief with our ground forces.
Hold on. You didn't say anything about this being filmed.
Heroism is nothing without exciting footage and a talking head to sell it to the masses. So do make sure you put on a good show. Off you go, then.
Oh. I'm taking your keycard. Private entry. Keyboard smash random words. The financial records were discreetly delivered to the carousel corner today. After looking them over thrice, I can calmly say to... okay. Wait, did it say he's his own financial broker? Dunkel? Who's this? This room. Oh. You've got Raptidons on ice.
You cannot be here. My contract stipulates that this lab door remains locked at all times. I am not to be disturbed. Ha! That's funny, considering the heaps of times I've been called such.
You must be Willard's assistant.
Unofficially, it was also in my contract that I was never to refer to myself as a direct report of the Vice President. Which I am notably not doing right now.
So that's why you're locked up in here?
Is that so strange? The program I was hired for is highly confidential. I don't see why the Vice President wouldn't take such measures. Why, I cannot even speak to him directly. Though I presume he also possesses an aversion to the smell of formaldehyde. He goes pale and ducks into his office the moment he sees me.
Well, that ain't right. Neither his managerial manner nor your working conditions. But once we get this program reworked, you won't have to worry about this anymore.
Oh, no. No, I don't want change. I love my work. I love this place. The smell of copper, the texture of viscera. There's nothing like it.
Gross. I'm sorry I asked.
So am I. My gut's roiling something fierce.
Why this art's beauty is lost on so many folk I'll never understand. Anyhow, I've much work to do. Please ensure the door is locked when you leave.
Well, I guess he doesn't need those bullets. Ooh, cool skull. Okay. How'd I go? Oh, wait, this is the place where I can't, like... Wait. Right, you can't travel to the landing pad here. You have to go either straight to the incognito. I want to see if there's any little critters. Let's see. Oh, look for like, can I just find a sprat on the floor and take that? You're all friendly. Critter, no critters here. Oh, I guess there's no sprats here. I thought there was like sprats all over the place at these stations.
a responsible member of society.
Yeah, I want to get like those canids I saw before and other stuff like that. Back to Praetor. Where are we going? Over where the base was, right? Or the, I guess where all the Auntie's Choice people were. Oh, right, there's still that whole facility over there that I needed to do something and then I guess wasn't ready to do yet.
That reporter's gotta be nearby. Ain't keen to jump to conclusions?
I thought it would be like a drone
I
camera.
got a notion of what we're doing here.
Commander Purcell. Okay. Orland Crawford.
I'm Orland Crawford, the outsourced but never outmatched wartime correspondent for the ACS Undisputed Claim. You must be the grafted soldier, here to show us all what you can do.
The name's Inez, and yes, Willard Conan sent me to help you with some sort of... I don't know what, exactly.
Now, let's not skip on introductions. Who is this you have with you?
No one of consequence, really.
Don't sell yourself short, Commander. You face consequences all the time.
Ah yes, the unlucky sort. The soldier and her hapless companion. It'll do.
Never seen a grafted trooper in action before, but I'm looking forward to watching you work. Your mission, trooper, is to capture the Protectorate blockade to the north.
Oh.
Their defenses are too great to face head-on, so you'll want to sneak in through the back entrance. We've obtained the entry codes through great effort.
My camera drones will be filming the action from above, so do put on a good show. Blow up a few things, and use Inez's abilities to demonstrate the might of Auntie's Choice. Yes?
Okay.
They've detained several of our scouts. I'd like to see them returned. If you deliver this weapons cache to them and free them, they might offer some aid in the fight.
This is quite the opportunity. Normally, a POW might be written off as shrinkage, an unfortunate, unavoidable loss. But their rescue will be worth far more in publicity.
So what? If I hadn't come along, you all would have left those troopers to rot.
Our motto is to leave no man behind, unless it breaches our contract and promises financial penalties, which this does. Now, take these codes for the back door and go.
Once you infiltrate the blockade, neutralize our foes, and open the gates, our remaining troops will move in to secure the blockade for ourselves. Any questions?
How do we get to the other side?
The drilling crew near the chemical plant is working to punch a path through the mountains. You could use such a path, but for some reason, their job is taking longer than expected.
Or you could go through the automech production facility north of here. But that's where the scout who brought us the codes lost his life. So proceed with caution and a loaded gun.
Though I trust you may fare better than that poor sod did, I do look forward to seeing you take the fight to the Protectorate. It's about time Auntie gave him a good walloping. Ooh, and spare some time for me after you emerge victorious, won't you? What am I saying? Of course you will. Who wouldn't want to be interviewed for the wireless? Go on now.
Wait, I think I see a sprat out there. Can I get that sprat? Sprat. Did it get unfavorited? There it is. Get out of the grass so I can see you.
Stop that scrounging around.
Yeah, that seems like I killed it, but okay. If you say I didn't, I believe you. And what was that about a chemical plant? Or a chemical tunnel? Where was that? Is that what this is? Oh, that might be what this is. I never went that way. I just want to see what that is. This way. I need to keep an eye out now on my map for white dots. There were other critters on this planet besides sprats, right? Wasn't there some type of bird? I think. Can I get the bird if I want it? Or like petra rays? Can I get them? What an interesting mechanic to have this far late in the game. Okay, so there's something that way. I'm tempted to see what's over here. But I assume that big, scary, vicious animals will not work for the gun. Oh, this might be the place. Oh, that's the big one that they warned us about a long time ago. That I killed. The Mad Queen. Ooh. Yeah, is this the spot they were talking about, or is this a different spot where they died? I mean, this is kind of like a tunnel. No, this seems more like a den than a tunnel. A lot of dead people here, though. I don't even remember, where was that? It was like on a terminal, so there's no one like turn in that I killed the big scary Raptidon queen. Ooh. I forget how nice the visuals of the sky are in this game sometimes. Oh, this must be it. This screams of, hey, we were trying to drill through and we didn't have much success. So are there different, does every planet and like even the substations or stations have different like sprats and worms and stuff like that and critters? Where were the canids? I think there was one canid in Westport from what I remember. Whoa, what? What's the buff on my health? Is that from Inez's thing? That's cool. I just noticed I have like extra armor. Can I get those weird... They were like monkey things in Paradise Island? Oh, this... They've given me Pokemon. What a mistake they've made. Oh, Foreman Walston.
There's a new face.
Cool hair.
Any chance you've brung news from the commander? Can't restart the dig without his permission. And the clock's ticking on my getting that early completion bonus.
Why'd you stop digging?
Started getting peculiar vibrations as we hit the halfway point. Could be nothing, but I got this job because the last foreman ignored similar readings. It ended poorly for him.
Sorry to hear that.
Don't be. Team's far more profitable under me, so it turned out better for everyone. Stars, my executive approval rating is 52%. More than half. Can you believe that?
Any theories about what the vibrations could be?
It's a puzzler, that's for sure. More likely than not, some kind of old protectorate infrastructure. Maybe sewage or a conveyor. Messy, but mostly harmless. Worst case, it's a Zeranium gas pipe, and further drilling will kill everyone here in seconds. It'd be hard to collect bits for making a tunnel with no workers to dig it first.
That makes a lot of sense. Better safe than sorry.
Agreed. Wouldn't want to miss that juicy bonus.
Seems like you're in a difficult spot. Anything I can do to help?
Not unless your lamps can see through solid rock and figure out what's on the far side.
I can,
Can't
actually.
buy early completion bonus.
Wait a minute. I can do that. Wait. Can I do that? There's, protectorates on the other side. Lots of protectorates on the other side, actually. Can I tell her I saw them?
You back to see more of the tunnel? I'll save
Actu-
you the trip. Not a pebble has budged. Same is true of our bid accounts, sadly.
Actually, I scanned the wall for you. There's protectorate troops on the other side.
Pardon me, but you what? You just have a magic little device in your pocket that lets you detect enemy troops through 2 feet of solid rock?
Yes, actually. Yes, it's obviously magic. How else do you think I could see them?
Okay, fine, I believe you. Wait, that means they already dug half the tunnel for me. That bonus is still in reach. That don't change me needing to get the commander's go-ahead to restart the digging. What say you run yourself back to the base and get me the okay? Just down the road. Can't miss it.
Is it the lady with the raptidons? Is she the commander, or is the commander the dude that gave me this mission in the first place? I just wanted to see something different besides, because I've been through the automech facility already. I don't even remember what other animals lived on this planet. There was definitely something else. I think it was some type of bird or avian creature. I have a lot of bullets. I kind of wish they had given this thing a custom animation, so instead of just like killing the animal or dissolving it, like it phased away, like it like glowed purple or something and just disappeared. No, that's the side protect. Okay, so the commander must be the dude over there. Game, come on, game. Oh, there's so many worms and different planets. Yeah, I imagine each planet has a different variation of a critter. Yeah.
What have we here? You're definitely not a member of my battalion. You best be here on business. My time is valuable.
Turns out the strange readings in the far side of the tunnel are protectorate forces.
Forgive my incredulity, but how did you get that information?
I have a scanning device to let me spot them through the wall.
I see. Quite a useful bit of technology. Our engineers determined this was the most geologically stable place to tunnel. The Protectorate likely did the same, and even stopped drilling for the same reason we did. I'll send orders to resume drilling immediately. We'll take them by surprise. Send them running, and I'll be one step closer to getting off this dirtball.
Okay, I guess I could have done this at any time. I just didn't... It didn't occur to me to even talk to him. It's like a hidden... An unmarked quest is what they call it, I believe. I'm so happy this game is open world, but not full crazy open world. Like it's I like this formula the most, where it's a bunch of little maps or decent sized maps and not just one gigantic one filled with nothing in it. I'm so over the open world formula lately. It's just exhausting. Like credit where it's due, Donkey Kong Bonanza has a very good system, very simple. Mario Odyssey did it first. Well, I guess Mario 64 did it first, but that function is so much better.
Stun weapon ready, Commander.
How do I know who's the bad guys here? Is that all of them? Did I save the troopers?
Heard something.
Oh, you're just eating him, huh? Okay. Oh, some of them didn't make it. Could I have come around the back and taken them all out and then everyone would have been fine? Huh, that would be a question for another playthrough, I think. Oh wait, this is right next to this place. Oh, did I not explore? I thought I would have explored that. Anyways. That was a fun distraction. Let's go here. Ooh. Bunch of dead things just spawned in. It's fine. Apparently there's something I didn't loot up here. I would not have guessed that getting into this facility was a companion quest lock. Like that.
Here we are, about to kick the proverbial mantisaur nest. Hope you're ready for your close-up.
Yeah.
Damn. Of course they are.
Man, that thing is durable. There's a lot of you out there. Come here.
Another ass kicking for the history books. Let's open the gate for that reporter and the troops before these bodies get cold.
Ooh, I did not use her. I did not use her graft during that. I hope you didn't. I didn't have to. Seems to be guys over here.
Over here! Let us out!
Ooh. Oh, just a regular pulse hammer. Okay, well, everyone's safe and sound, and that thing has so much health, even on this difficulty with this good of a gun. Sure, there's some cool loot, like a card or something here, right? There must have been a card in that lab that I didn't find. Oh. Oh. I guess I could have turned the robots against them. There we go. Blaine Hodge, 1% damage. Okay, empty room. That's neat. Oh, there it is. Now, what would that have even done? There was only one out of mechanical. It was the big blockade thing. Oh yeah, bunker mech targeting parameters. Well, it's dead now, so it doesn't really matter. That could have been fun. Oh, but it says just expand the parameters, not have them target only the bad guys. The bad guys. The guys that aren't us. The automatic explosive payload is still active with some ingenuity, or of explosives or a bit of ingenuity. With some knowledge of explosive or a bit of ingenuity, a timed detonation could be wired. Okay, I could have made a bomb. Ooh. Yeah, I guess I could have snuck in, freed those guys, then snuck around, picked up the key, opened the thing. Guys?
Over here! Let's have a word with the hero of the moment for the wireless. Well, the blockade is certainly ours now, but that was hardly more impressive than any other raid in this law-forsaken colony. I'm afraid my drones didn't get what we needed them to.
That hasn't stopped you lot from spinning a story before. You said something about an interview.
Well, now I gotta try it. When did I save outside of the... I did. Okay. Let me, try this again, remembering the important part of this objective. I didn't realize I could even track that kind of thing.
Damn. Of course they know.
Fortificator is charged.
Okay, Inez, I need your ability to build up, please.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified. Threat detected.
I guess I killed them so fast I wouldn't even have had a chance before last time.
Always crabby. Pop in my claw.
What are you shooting at? Oh. Wow, that buff from her inhaler to increase your fire rate is crazy.
Let's open the gate for that reporter and the troops before these bodies get cold.
Right.
Not quite charged yet.
Oh, sorry. I meant to do this. So there was a key here, so I didn't have to waste a lockpick.
Over here.
There you go. Out you go.
Ain't no way to leave us here. We still got 43 months of boot camp loans to pay off.
Jeez. And I know where everything is now, so I can just run quickly and grab it all. And if there's no difference in the dialogue, I might be a little upset. Like, maybe you have to use it at, like, 3 times in the combat? Okay. Like that card? Like that stuff? And there was nothing in here for some reason. That guy couldn't take the stairs like a normal guy. He had to climb over the railing. Oh, right. Can't do anything with that. Was there anything in the room up there? I don't think there was, but just in case. Yeah, nothing. Okay. Once again, I guess the idea is that they were firing on this place from outside.
Over here! Let's have a word with the hero of the moment for the wireless. Well, the blockade is ours now, but the way in which you captured it lacked a certain finesse, shall we say. Not sure my drone's footage will show what we were looking for.
That hasn't stopped you lot from spinning a story before.
Is he just
You
unhappy
said
no matter
something about
what?
An interview earlier. Well, I'll answer your questions. You'll make me look good in return.
It's audio only, Trooper. And you're working with a true professional now. Let me work, huh? Relax. Be authentically you, though you'd be wise to throw in a tagline or two. Ready?
Well,
Great! Recording's already begun. I'm here, live at the scene with the fearsome grafted soldier Inez. It's a shame you cannot see this, dear listener, for it is impressive indeed. Inez, your destruction of those dastardly Protectorate troops was awe-inspiring. You must feel like the employee of the month, having brought such a decisive victory to Auntie's choice.
I'm just, doing my part. I joined up because I believed in our mission, to liberate Arcadia. Reckon my actions illustrate that more than anything I could ever say.
She's too modest. She's a born marketeer. She recruited us for this mission all by herself.
Ah, suppose I do know a thing or two about a pep talk. Given many in my time to troopers suffering injury or boredom.
How wonderful! I hadn't realized Inez here had initiated a recruitment campaign. Truly a lesson to us all.
I gotta spin it the way he would want.
The voice you just heard is that of the soldier's close associate, an eyewitness to the battle and the marvelous carnage littering the land. You also freed some of our troopers from the Protectorate's fiendish grasp. One can only imagine the torture they suffered. Tell us about it. The rescue, in detail if you would.
Look, I did what anyone with an ounce of sense would do. Ain't gonna leave one of my own in such a state. And if I had it my way, I would have acted sooner.
And if they allow you to fight again, preventing their fellow soldiers never tried to save them. If she had, the POWs would still have their limbs and a taste for Purpleberry Crunch.
Oh my! So the reports were true. A limb can be replaced, yes, but to hear that they are now immune to the joy that Auntie brings is quite horrifying.
It's something, all right. They were, certainly malnourished and bored. Suppose things may have gotten worse with time.
In any case, those soldiers can finally return to their postings again. Now, I have a question about your abilities, Inez. What sets a trooper like you apart from the rest?
These graphs make me stronger. Good in a bind. I know I'm a bit of a curiosity. Ain't too many of us left. But there is so much good we can do with grafting, if we try.
No, let's not deviate too much. She's right. Grafts could be used for anything, not just the battlefield.
I got a plan, see? To start the grafting program up again. The research is promising, and with the right backing, it could be a product that can better the lives of everyone.
A fascinating idea. I think we'd all sleep soundly if we knew more of you were running amok on our behalf. Before we wrap, have you anything else of note to tell our undoubtedly enraptured audience?
Inez, might be good time for a product tagline.
Oh, I got one. Ain't just a tested and true product that'll put you over the top. A graft like mine might also get you into orbit.
Ah, I see. A bit of cheeky product placement for zero-G whiskey. Very well done, you. And that's a wrap. You can go back to slouching or sneering or whatever else it is you do.
So how'd we do?
Astonishingly well. Rest assured, our listeners will be glued to their radios for all the lurid details and to hear more of my award-deserving reporting, naturally.
Well, that's a damn sight better than I was anticipating. Willard will have to make good on our deal now. Let's head back and speak with him.
I think...
You do that, and I will remain here, burdened by the drudgery of war. Farewell.
Oh. Your delivery of that was so strange. Kind of want to run back to the ship to see if there's any little critters I see on the way back. I want more animals. I guess it's pointless to do it for multiple of the same critter, though. Oh man, I'm gonna have to make a note next time I play of like where all the little guys are. Oh no, a little guy. There was something, wasn't there? There was a little weird animal. There, those things. Salamandrettas. Can I get those? I can. Okay. That's the animal I was thinking of. I think there's also a bird somewhere on this planet, but I just wanted to get something unique. Oh, I wanted to go into the incognito. Well, Willard will have to be satisfied with that, right? So I got a Sprat and a Salamander. Let's see how they look. Oh, I forgot it was a worm. I was like, where's my pet? It's a little worm. Where is it? Ooh, an N-radiated Sprat. And, oh. Do you also spew little purples from your mouth or something? Cool. And then Salamandretta. This Salamandretta is your responsibility. Good news, it's cold and the fashionable sweater could only improve the situation. Bad news, you have to thread its sticky little feet through the sleeves. Oh, it's a cool little thing. Oh, the pet system's so much better than I thought it was. I thought it was just like, you buy a few, you get some promo stuff. The fact that you can go out and actually catch pets is huge. That's awesome. They're appealing to my weakness for Pokemon. There's got to be like a full, thorough list somewhere, I imagine by now, of people who've like... Like, where would I be if I was a Sprat? Let's walk around the Esplanade. I bet there's a Sprat somewhere or something. But if there's an animal, like, okay, the canids I've seen.
Ain't heard from Ortiz in months. When we get back to the ship, let's give this a watch.
I guess she was supposed to be with me when I got that.
With Auntie's choice.
I'm looking for white dots on the map.
As your peerless leader, known for her unparalleled business acumen, I might appear above the occasional frivolity.
Purpleberry product samples! Purpleberry product samples!
Let's see.
Horse comestibles! Horse comestibles! We're literally giving them away!
Certainly a more profitable program than the Protectorate's watered-down rip-off pitchball, they call it. My, how imaginative.
I'm surprised there's no Sprats anywhere. What other parts of this facility? There's the front over here, the storage rooms, a couple different floors.
Bronzing is prohibited in the Tuesday and Thursday zones? Why even have the T-zones then? Oh, and sportsmanlike conduct is tolerated?
Market compliance. Oh, maybe here? This place is kind of...
Can't tell the difference between cover and concealment? Then you need a good set of armor before someone succeeds in ventilating.
Which do you like invading more? The Protectorate or the Order?
All that Protectorate EA saying is downright unnerving. But at least they don't worship numbers or some such.
I probably can't get this.
I never know what either of them are saying half the time.
And where did this just goes to like the prison cell place. Huh. I guess they somehow managed to keep a good organization of... Or keep things clean enough that there's no Sprats. Why can't I call the elevator? Oh, it comes down automatically. Oh, why are you here? This might be the do or die moment of dialogue.
Ah, so the conquering heroes have returned from the blockade. The footage I received tells the story it needs to, but I am rather disappointed by the absence of excitement, of pizzazz.
Wonder what you have to do to like really wow him. Sneak in, get the guards.
Often say. Oh, where are my manners? Commander, Inez, meet our new benefactor. This is the business partner I spoke to you about, and she has graciously agreed to fund our new venture.
Yes, we've met. Now, let's not get overly ahead of ourselves.
We did our job. Surely that's enough.
Putting on a show is 40% of the battle. The remaining 60% is messaging.
Well, I'd say these two certainly made our correspondence job easier. Only Auntie herself could have done a finer job at providing sound bites.
Let's try not to exaggerate. It was a fine showing. Now, with her as the face of the brand, we might really have something.
Look, I know I ain't exactly the profile of a business partner, but I know medicine, and I know the potential of grafts more than anyone. You'll not find my experience anywhere.
Perhaps so, but unfortunately I can't be expected to simply take your word for it. You know how it is. Low-level workers have a certain flair for lying and grifting, whilst concurrently exaggerating all accomplishments and ills.
But we can trust your word as her current supervisor. What sort of performance review might you give this associate?
Oh. She's the greatest soldier I've had the honor of working with. You'd be lucky to have her.
Well, it's easy to go on soldiering when you trust the one giving the orders.
That's a reasonable endorsement. Wouldn't fit in the one-line write-in space for her quarterly appraisal, but I suppose you couldn't know.
So we have a deal then? I admit that the raid and the interview may not have gone as swimmingly as I would have liked, but there is something there.
Suppose I can make good on the funding after all. We'll see in time where this arrangement leaves us. In any case, good day.
So that's it. We're clear to restart the grafting program. And you'll abide by my demands. No more senseless killing. No more hurting folk?
Of course not. Unless said folk agree to it. Yes, we are at an agreement. Consider this a bonus for your efforts. When the time is right, I will reach out to you for further planning. You have been instrumental, soldier. Inez, well done indeed.
Wait, no praise? What, no praise for me?
Afraid not. Farewell.
Okay, that was good. Wait, what do you mean free? Oh, I guess I was supposed to free them before. Ooh. Ooh. That might be part of the data I need for him. I didn't notice if I got the mod for her. I assume I did?
Have time for a chat, Commander?
Always.
Willard, Vice President Conan, sent me a message just now about how the investment meeting went. Seems he showed off the footage from the blockade, interview and all, and they all agreed to fund the grafting program and start it up again in earnest. I think we actually pulled this off, Commander. They even thought to bring me into middle management for the program. Can you believe it?
That's great. When do you start?
After you and I finish what we set out to do for Arcadia, of course. I'd say closing these rifts take priority over a career change. I'm realizing now that I never really imagined something like this was possible after ending my contract like that. Never thought I'd be at the forefront of a military campaign. Never thought I'd be able to change much about Auntie's choice, let alone that I'd want to. But here I am. Reckon you could say I proved myself after all. Thank you, Commander, for everything.
Oh, you're very welcome.
Anyhow, that's enough sorting my thoughts for the moment. We got a galaxy to save.
I guess we set out to do what she wanted. Ah, she does have... Okay. When she kills a human or creature, a medicine pack drops near the target. There's new toxicity buildup or crash rate. That's not bad. Oh, well, that one. I don't need the other one. What changes visually? And anything? I feel like something with the chest armor. Oh no, it's the scope is changing. Combat drug auto injectors now also grant her temporary damage resistance. Now grant bonus damage. That one. Whoa, okay, that's a big difference. That looks cool. Again, no difference between the two, though. I guess there's only really a difference whenever it's like, oh, one is shock and one is corrosive or something. Cool. I like the leg armor. Okay, we need to go now for Marisol's thing. Oh, there's still so many. I need to bring Tristan out there.